how does it work and everything like this, like that. So yeah, this is the part whereby we're talking about to do your settings when it comes to your passive income. So these are the settings when it comes to passive income, and this is how they operate and how it goes about. We'll quickly explain how it goes about, and so for your better understanding. So this is up to 42%, and obviously depending on the market at the moment, we've got a lot funds that are on ETC, and when the market obviously rises, definitely they will come up and we'll have those funds relieve so that we're going to make more money as well on other strategies, which is very beautiful. But don't look down on the passive income. It is great. It is happening. It is powerful. Just give it time and patience. You will see. So this is the part whereby we show you the settings now. We show you the settings. If you look at this one, this is the part whereby we've got for minimum of $100. Therefore, you're gonna go with these settings if you've got $100. So basically, your first call, as you can see here, it's gonna be 0.1, and here you've got 2.5, and you see times all of this and all of this. So this is all money management. So when people ask, how do we go about, how do we connect? These are all money management on your back office. So I'll show you back office as we go about so that you will see how does this operate. So you'll see exactly in the back office, how does it operate. So don't stress much about it at this stage. So when you've got $500 over there, these are the connections as well. So you can connect this to your bot and also connect it like this to your bot, and you are good to go. As you can see, this is all money management if you look at it. So these are the parts that, as you can see, you've got on the foot call, you've got on it, and all of those things that are there. So when you've got $1,200, you see the connections over there, almost the same here, but obviously the numbers here are not the same. So this is all the money management. Obviously, when you purchase, it is $15 when you purchase in the market, and for the benefits of everybody and for your benefit as well, and so that you don't exhaust your funds. So when you look at it, this is 2,500. We've got settings for that as well, and we've got settings for that as well in terms of that. So it is all good for you to benefit. If you look at it, this, you see Chinese, please don't worry. Don't worry, you'll be sorted and assisted around that. So these are all the settings. This is for 2,500, and these are all the settings that helps for your money to make more money there. So for the bot to purchase when the market, let's say 4,500, then when the market, you've entered obviously here and you've purchased, and this is you purchase, and then the market dips, it drops, and you start on the first call, and the market drops, you go to the second call, it purchases, multiply by this. So it is $15 on 1.5% multiplied by 28. And obviously when you look at this, when the market drops as well, it is 3.5% on $15 multiplied by 32 there. And you've got all of that. So which is amazing. So these are the settings on how the bot it is notified to go and operate and work on your behalf. So, but yeah, we encourage everybody to be on both strategies so that when one strategy is not working, the other one should be working. So this is $7,500, and these are all the settings for that. These are all the settings for that on passive income. So when the market goes down, it buys. When the market decides to go up from here, when the market from here, let's say it goes up, you're on the, maybe you're on the last call, maybe for argument's sake. This is where you will see magic, because from there, the market will be going on profit, will be on profit. You'll be enjoying some profit. Almost to the highest bid. And then obviously the robot will sell, and you've got the highest bid in terms of around that. So It's quantitative, small bit by bit, and you are enjoying that. So this is $11,000 there. That is very, very powerful, and these are the settings for that as well. And obviously, this is Ethereum or BTC or any market that you can connect on this strategy, and you can connect them, and you can follow this settings as well for that, which is very, very beautiful. The minimum is $500 for you to do this, and it's exceptionally well, and it is very, very powerful if you go for it. So before we go to welcome leadership primrose, before we go to the part now whereby we're talking about one shot. We're talking about one shot. So we're going to go to the part whereby we are talking about one shot. Then we go to our back offices so that you will see all of this information I was chatting about for you to understand. But if you don't understand, it's okay. Like I said, it is just for you to see it next time, and the video will be shared. You'll practice it. If you're a leader, do practice it. Do practice it. When you do it manually, and you'll get to understand it 100%. So it is very proper and powerful. So when you look at this, ladies and gentlemen, this is one shot. This is the one that we're crazy about, but I still encourage you to make sure that you are on passive, so that when the market operates and the bull run and everything like that, you will benefit highly so without any doubt. Remember, you subscribe to the bot for 12 months and it works for you in terms of 12 months. So the minimum here, it is $5,000, and you look at it, we're taking just 3% out of the market. This is the strategy whereby we go for these 300 signals in a space of 12 or of 18 months. And obviously you can enjoy those millions to you. So that is one shot. And when you look at it, that is your 3%, and we've surpassed, I mean, your 45%. We will check it. We'll check it. If you had more money, obviously you've made more money in this market. I saw everything is beginning to be red now, but we will see what's happening there. Mr. Maziana and Mr. Pumula will advise on what is happening there. So yeah, this is where you start. You go to your back office. You go to revenue. So you go to revenue or you go to news. So this is where you will have your leader, and they will connect different coins on your strategy. So those coins will be connected there. A lot of coins if you have more money, few coins if you have less. Now your duty is to make sure that each and every trade that goes out of the market, you come back and take it. You restart it. It goes out, you restart. It goes out, you restart. That's what you do. You will hit the most highest percentage in a month. I'm telling you now, 90% is nothing. Today, I had a person that hit 9% today. I don't know about others, but this was on MEXC. That is the exchange. And of course, on other coins as well, it was happening. But yeah. Now, when you look at it, you will go to news, and under news, you will see orders messages. Don't focus on the buy. Focus on the sell. Just take a pen and paper, write down the coins that are showing sell. Take a pen and paper, write down all the coins. Once you've got the coins that are on sell, you can go to revenue to double check. This will take you less than 5 minutes. On revenue, you will find where your profit is. You can press where the profit is. You will see where you made that profit. You can just compare what you've got there with the coins there. Once you are happy with that, you will now go to strategy here, or you will see quantitative. What does quantitative mean? We are taking piece by piece in the market. Now, remember, just to diverse a little bit, you must always go for assets to check if you still have gas fees. So make sure you check your gas fees. That will be great. Now, let's start. So you go to strategy, and then from strategy, make sure that you've got your pen and paper here, you've got your coins written down, and from there, you've got your strategy there. You go to bot, make sure that you go to bot. This is strategy, this is bot. And then from there, you will see this next screen, you go to the last next, always go to the last next. Just know that it says flexibility, more flexibility. We're looking for more flexibility. Now you type your signal here. You've got your pen and paper, you've got your paper here, you put it down here, and then from there, it will pop up here, and you press on it like that. And then on this screen, there is no need for you to come here anymore. Why? Because you've already connected your bullrun strategy signals. Now, when you've connected your bullrun strategy signals, you're just going to start. All you gotta do is to decide, depending on how much you have on your Binance, which amount you're gonna start it back with. If it was on $50, you will see here, it will appear, there will be numbers here. There will be numbers here. So if it was on $50, you can start, or you can go to trade settings, put it on $50. Once you start, you see a pause there, then you go back to trade settings, you put it on $15, and you leave it as it is, you're good to go. If maybe you happen to forget, you start here, and then you go to manually buy. Maybe it will delay you, it might not allow. You can take it, you can go back all the way home, and then press on the coin, and it will take you to this screen again, and then you just go to buy. Maybe you put there 45 or 35. But make sure that once you put 35 here, you don't go back and change it here, because here it's already on 15 in terms of the first buy in amount. So it has to be 15. So whatever that you have done, you've checked what you've done, the changes. When you're about to leave this screen, make sure here it says first buy in amount, it's 15. It doesn't matter whether you started on 100, whether you started on 1,000, whether you started on a 1 million, it does not matter. Go back and change it to 15, and then let it draw like that. So I hope you got it, and I hope you are sorted around that. Now, this is the part whereby you want to connect the strategy, and you can go to choose the strategy settings. So you can go there, and you can go to edit. Now, if you don't have any, but if you have more, at the top right of your screen, you will see a plus. You can just tap on the plus over there. So that's what you do. And after that, you make sure this is steady, and you put it on steady. And from there, here it has to be 15. That is good. You can put a remark here and say bull run. You can put a bull run here, make it bull run, maybe 2025. Bull run 2025 here on the remark. It's fine for you to understand what is this one. Here it's gonna be 5. Make sure it's a 5 here. And then this is the bull run strategy, by the way. And then here, make sure it is 3%. So this is 3% we're taking out of the market. Here, it's going to be 0.1%, 0.1. Here, it's going to be 0.1% again. And then at the bottom, the other one will be a 0.1% again. And then from there, you go to margin configuration. You tap oneshot, you tap cycle here. It will be cycle here. You tap it so that it will say oneshot. Once you have done that, it will give you to the other screen. It will take you, sorry, it will take you to the other, so it will transfer to the other screen. You will see 5 marginal strokes here with 5 all the way to 5, and first one is going to be 0.2% times 1. the second be 0, 3% times 1, and the third one will be 0.4%. Last one will be 1 times 1, and the last one will be 2 times 1, and then you save. So when you save, make sure it's like this, and make sure here you've got 5. Make sure here you've got 3, which is perfect. Make sure here you've got 0.1%. Make sure here you've got 0.1%, and make sure to the last one you've also 0.1%. And then it is one shot here. You are good to go. Sorted. You are good to go. So when you do the settings, when you set it up from scratch, but otherwise when your leader has done it for you, no need to worry at all. So you no need to worry at all. So you don't have to worry about this one now. You can just go to, you can start. This is the long-term signals, by the way, long-term signals. So I'm going to come back and do the short-term signal. So I'm going to come back and do the short-term signal as well. So with the short-term signal, you'll follow all the strategies, you'll follow everything, and then obviously the changes now will be, yeah. So these will be the changes I will show you now. So this will be the changes. So you have to first decide with the short-term strategy, you have to decide, because with the long-term strategy, you just have to have funds, more funds, and you decide to say each I'll enter with this amount. If you have $100 on your Binance, you enter with $15. So $15, that is your start. Each and every coin will be on $15 if you have minimum funds. But if you've got more funds, you can always start with $30, $50, $100, take it back to 15 once you the bot has started. Now let's go for this one. This is a short signal that you see. This signal now, it will have a coin. Now it won't have many coins like the long-term strategy, the bullrun strategy. It will have one coin. It will have 3%. It will have maybe preset amount. Maybe it will have 0.1%, 0.01%, and it will have maybe the first drop coin, maybe 3%, maybe 4%, maybe 5% on the one-shot group. So you've decided how much you want to enter the trade with. You know, if you're entering on $100, you have these settings. You know, if you'll be entering the trade with $300, this will be your settings. So don't worry to say, what am I putting here? These are your settings. You know, if you've got $300, you're going for it, then these are your settings. And you know, you've got maybe $600, this will be your settings when you enter that trade. And you know, you've got $1,300, $200, this will be your settings. You go for it. You go for it like that. And you know, you've got maybe you've $2,500, and this will be your settings for that amount. And $5,000, this will be your settings for that amount as well. So you're good to go. So it's very important to know before you even take the trade. Now again, if you're gonna go for $600, make sure you've got an extra $600 floating for you to recover in the market. So make sure you've got that for you to recover in the market. So you'll have a proper strategy to recover. So how do you go about? We do the same. You go to strategy. So from strategy, this is the short-term signal. Right? Remember, you go to, you've got strategy there, you've got bot over there, you from running to bot. And then from there, you hit the last next. So when you hit the last next, and then here you will have, you have to put in your signal. This maybe will be rune, RUNE, maybe. You put it in and then you select it there. You go to trade settings now. So you go to trade settings. The next part from trade settings, you can set this as a strategy as well. You can just set it as a strategy. You go here, whereby choose a strategy setting. So you go there. You can go to edit now as well, or you go to the plus on the top right corner over there. So that whenever you want to set up this, you go for the short-term strategy or signal, then you've got everything sorted there. So what you're going to do there, make sure that here it's steady, the rest type, and obviously you confirm it. Once you've done so, you have to jump to this part whereby you change. You can put here short term. You can write here on the remarks short term. Short term signal. Good to go. Make sure here it's 15. Make sure here it's 3. So you change this to 3. So you've got 3 here. And then from there, I will repeat the information. So I'm doing this on purpose. And then obviously here, make sure that you've got 3 margin call limit ratio. We've got 3% here. We're taking 3%. This will be the TP. This will be the TP callback. TP callback is gonna be 0.01%, and you've got here it's gonna be 0.3%. And then you hit one cycle here, it is one shot. So you go for margin configuration. I've showed you exactly which settings you go for depending on the amount. So you put the amount here, whatever that makes sense to you, depending on the amount you're going for. Okay. So depending on the amount you're going for, this could be plus or minus $100 if I put it to you, and this could be maybe, let's say, this could be maybe something to $300 and so forth and so forth. But you've got a PDF to follow up here and to make sure that everything is sorted. So you've got that. Now, this will look like exactly like this. So let's go back here. So this will look exactly like this, as I demonstrated. You've got 15 over there. Network, it is too bad. I will really need a recording. No problem, my leader. I see the message over there. So yeah, so 3% here, 3% here, 0.01%, and you've got 0.3%. You've got one shot, and you're good to go. You're safe. You've already sorted on the margin configuration, so you know exactly what settings you've got there based on the PDF. You've got that, so you can just start and you're good to go. No issues. Remember, on the long-term strategy, you always put it on sub-bin mode. You go to strategy mode, you put it on sub-bin mode. I forgot to mention that. So on that part. So let's see. My internet is very unstable today. So once you've got this, this is short term. This is short term, and you're good to go in terms of that. So you can take any signals that you want. These are the settings for that, and you can put save here, and you can start, and everything will be good like that. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, people are making money. Be patient, because this is in the market. So be very patient with us, because this is in the market. But as you can see, I mean, you've got people there. We're talking about, when was this? This is the beginning of this was the beginning, almost the beginning of the month. This is $14. And wow, look at it. This is 160 $75. You know what I mean? This is $44. This is, how much is this in total? $43. Let me just check how much is this in total. So yeah, just check how much is this in total. So you've got 14 plus, you've got 175, you've got plus 44. Let's see, minus this, plus 44. And then you've got plus 33, you've got plus 59, you've got plus 33 again, and then you've got plus 11. This was until just until the 9th. Imagine this leader, it went all to today. So how much they have? They've got a lot. They've made a lot up until today. So this is plus or minus, this is plus or minus, let me see, 19, this is plus or minus 7,000, if I can put it to you. Plus or minus 7,000. So this is today as well. So it's also to show you not to play with big numbers, small numbers. If you look at it, this is the part whereby this leader took the trade. This is the exchange, MEXC. The coin is Drift. The coin here, it is Ultima. The coin here, it is Miro. Now, when you look at it, this is 3%. This is another 3%. This is another 3%. So, assuming this leader went to the market maybe with 50,000 on Drift, and they took 3% today, which is 1,500. The same, we'll say 1,500 times 3. This person would have made 4,500 today. You get what I mean? Because in total, this is 9%. Which is 100% doable in this business in one day when the market is good. Badly today, the market was showing a lot of red and all of that. But this is how you can make. We'll demonstrate maybe on other. So you look at it, this is the percentage, 9%. So if you look at this in a month, we're talking something way different. We are talking something way different.